following program is rated PG-VG for gratuitous vaping. Strange Vapes. Challenge! Howdy folks, this is Mo. Welcome to another Strange Vapes challenge. This week, will probably be the last challenge for a while because these challenges don't come in very often. So as they come in, I tend to look at them and say, do I want to actually do that, and decide whether or not I'm going to. Well, this time around, I said that's a valid challenge. Now, if you recall, if you're the person who gave me this challenge and you happen to remember that you're the one who gave it to me, you know, make a comment in the notes or something, just remind me, because I honestly, my memory is shot. I do not remember at all who gave me this challenge. But the challenge for today is the PG challenge. And no, this does not mean that I'm going to be vaping pure propylene glycol, because frankly my throat cannot handle that. If you recall the crab legs episode, I was vaping EC Blends crab legs. Well, today I am going to be doing EC Blends chrysanthemum tea. I had them add an extra shot of honey, just a little flavor. But EC Blends, one of my favorite things about them is that they are infinitely customizable. And so what I did was I had them send me that in an 80% PG to a 20% VG. I gotta tell you, this thing, I have never experienced a juice as watery as this. I've never had anything below a 50-50 blend, so I'm not really looking forward to this because PG's not my thing. I tend to go 90-10 ratios, VG to PG. I'll do 70-30, you know, I mean, I've done a 60-40 and I've done 50-50s, but I don't really care for them. I like a higher, you know, anything that would be considered high VG to max VG. And when I make my own juices, I always go the maximum amount of VG that I can. Now I'm just stalling because I don't want to do this. Alright, let me just get my courage up here, because frankly, this is a little terrifying, says the man who did the Wet Dreams challenge. Alright, let's just get it over with. Alright, I'm going to start this off. I'm going to do this in 3 stages. I'm going to start it off at 30 watts. This is a 0.9 build. So even when I do end up going to 100 watts, it's not going to actually be 100 watts because of the 0.9, but I will max it out. And I'm rambling. I'm rambling because I don't want to do this. Okay. Alright. Settle down. And let's give this a go. Well, that's interesting. A lot less throat hit than I was expecting, but then again, I am only doing it at 30 watts. The flavor, the tea flavor, the chrysanthemum tea, is actually really good. I might order that again in a max VG and see how the flavor goes. Maybe the flavor is so good because it's a high PG. I don't know. You know what, I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna hit it one more time on 30 so that I can have the memory of the pleasant flavor. Yeah, it's really not bad. The honey really does it too. Like, you can taste a little hint of honey in the background, like you're drinking a nice cup of tea and you sweeten it with honey. It's gorgeous. Anyway, let's crank this bitch up. Ooh, listen to that. Whew. Oh, no. Ugh. Again, not as rough as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting way more throat hit. still pretty rough. I'll do it again, just for you. No, that's unpleasant. Yeah, now I'm dried out. Okay, 100 watts, 0.9 build in my plume veil, 80% PG chrysanthemum tea with a shot of with an extra shot of honey. Again, stalling. Ugh. I mean, I wish I could have a bigger reaction for you. I was like, again, I was expecting it to be just a massive throat hit. I was expecting it to really hurt my throat, but that 20% of the VG, that, you know, that extra VG in there is actually really making it kind of okay. You know what I might do is I might mix that in with some pure VG that I have, and I mean, it might dilute the flavor a little bit, but that, I mean, that's actually really good juice. You know, that's 2 for 2, EC Blend, 2 for 2. Anyway, folks, this has been Mo. I'm not going to do the whole, you know, flavor thing. This was a challenge video, but I will tell you one thing. As far as strangeness factor is concerned, that's a pretty strange juice. You know, I mean, I've had, you know, Earl Grey tea juices before, but this is like, you know, it's weird. I don't like florals, but this is kind of florally, but the honey sort of saves it. I have a sneaking suspicion if I didn't add the honey that would probably not be nearly as good. Anyway, I'm done rambling. This has been Mo. Keep vaping strange. Alright folks, just wanted to give a little update. So after I finished recording that first half, I went outside and on this dreary, rainy, although unseasonably warm fall day, and vaped chrysanthemum tea for, I don't know, half hour or so. Yeah, so the bottle's about here. It's about half done now. I got to admit, the effects of the PG were a lot slower than I expected. I've got a huge fucking headache right now. You know, my body feels all weird and tense. Like, I definitely think that high PG juices do not agree with me very well. So I will, I was thinking about doing another PG challenge so I could do something that when in a high PG solution are awful, like maybe something like honey, but I decided against it because this is fucking with me too much. So I'm gonna pop the top off of this one. I'm gonna fill the bottle back up the rest of the way with just pure VG and see how that goes. Because even at that, it's still only gonna bump the PG down to like 40%, which is still higher than I like. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I wanted to give an update. I definitely, this is one that didn't immediately hit me so hard, but after the fact hit me way harder than it would have on filming, and I kind of wish, like, I could have been filming my realization as I realized that everything that was happening to me was because I was vaping a high PG juice. Anyway, it's been fun. Keep vaping strange.
Do you have an unusual juice you'd like me to try? Email me at strangevapes@gmail.com, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.